Music Access. Do you guys like puzzles? When you see people who like puzzles and are good at it, you might have noticed that they never get anxious about completing the puzzle before anyone else. They look carefully at the puzzle and remember the parts that don't fit so they won't make the same mistake twice. Then enjoy the process itself of putting the pieces together one by one, and as they repeat the process many times, they naturally become more adept and make less mistakes, so of course it takes less time for them to finish the puzzle. Today could be a small piece in your life's puzzle that's turning out to be a great picture, but it could also be a day you're looking for that missing piece. Whatever day it is, don't be too concerned about the results. What influences our lives more is the process itself. So, all we need to do is to enjoy that process, so just enjoy today. Got it? Yeah, we're back on Music Access, and the first song you heard today, Monday, June 8th, 2015, was Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars. What's up, MA bros and sisses? It's been a little over a week since the changes for Music Access, and we had, the first time for our new corners and our guests as well. We had Karen, we had Sam. Now we have Tasha and Jane together, Ki-hoon, and of course we got Jay and Zeno, and we're having our fun weekend time as well. So, guys, let me know what you think about our new corners. Give me feedback, comments, let me know on our message board, and I'll check those out later. Because, as we start new things, it's always good to hear, because we're doing this all in the end to make sure that we have a more fun time on Music Access. So, let me know by posting some comments and reactions on our message board. Alright, and let me tell you what's up for today. In the first hour, we'll have our daily corner that allows you guys to travel in time. Time Traveler's Mailbox and All About Music Quiz Season 2 Benji Style in store. And in the second hour, K-pop, K-drama, K-stars. We'll take some time to talk about what's going on in the entertainment world with All That K. Karen will join us in the studio for that in our second hour. Here's how you can listen and participate. You can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio app on your smartphones, and you can also send us messages through the app using the comment function. You can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess, and leave your messages there on our message board. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. And remember, guys, if you have any songs that you want to hear today, or a song you want to let someone hear, or a song that you just want to share with the entire world, send those requests up onto our message board under the subject title, Request. Alright, we'll come right back after song 4, Message Time. The song is Bad Blood by Taylor Swift featuring Kendrick Lamar. Yeah! The song you just heard was Bad Blood by Taylor Swift featuring Kendrick Lamar. And now it's time to listen to your guys' stories and messages with Message Time, yeah! And our first message comes from Jessica from the UK saying, "Hello DJ Benji, I'm Jessica from the UK. How are you today? It's 6 a.m. right here now. I woke up just to listen. And it's my first time listening to Music Access in a long time because of college, but I'll listen as much as I can and write too. I'm also a big fan of B.I.G., and I really love all your guys' songs. Hope you have a happy and great day. Love you." Ooh, so you woke up early just to listen to Music Access? Wow. Of course, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for listening to Music Access. I understand that you are busy because of college, but now that you are having time, go ahead and write in as much as you can and listen as much as you can. And of course, as always, we're always going to have a blast. And we have Janika from Australia saying, "Good day from another Sydney sider down under." Yeah. Saying good day from another Sydney sider. I just read that. It's my first time tuning in today, and I'm enjoying the show. I'm excited to see the new things for Music Access. Even though it's only my first time listening today, I'll make sure to come back and say hi to the message board soon. Have a good day, Benji, and everyone listening. Of course. And I mean, because we have all these new corners, for me as well, I'm always super excited. I'm also a little bit nervous because I don't know how you guys will think of the new corners, and they are new. So even though, I've become accustomed to being a DJ, starting something new is always, you have to think about it, focus a little bit before you really get into the flow so you can make it the best possible. And, since we do have so many new listeners and new writing inners today, let's explain the corners really quick. So, like I said before, on Mondays, we have All That K with Karen, and we talk about K-pop, K-drama, K-stars, anything going on in that K-entertainment world. And on Tuesday, send us fun situations for men and music, as me and Sam will battle it out to find the perfect song to match the situation. Write Men and Music or M&M on your title and post it up on the message board. For our Wednesday corner, Men are from Mars, Women are from Venus, we're taking in your messages on how you feel men and women are different. For example, tell us how you feel men and women are different when we eat, when we drive, when we shop, when we work out, when we go to the mall, when we're eating pretzels, when we're cooking, when we're playing video games, etc., 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 etc. And that's with Jane and Tasha. So, of course, it will be 2 versus 1, but don't worry, guys. I got you covered. If you want to write in for that, write Mars, Venus on your title and post it up on our message board. And for our Thursday corner, Obladi Oblada, we got Ki-hoon joining us for When You Feel Like Life Goes On, Obladi Oblada. Tell us about your thoughts and how you felt at the time. It can be a sad story or a funny story or a happy story. Just write in and just tell your stories. And in order to do that, just write Obladi on your title. And I did go on for quite a while, and as it is Monday, I will explain the rest of the corners maybe a little later. So for now, stay tuned for more Music Access, and we'll be right back after a song for Time Traveler's Mailbox. The song is Bills by Lunch Money Lewis. Time Traveler's Mailbox. Our special daily corner, Time Traveler's Mailbox, will let all of you bring back special memories by revisiting your past. First, write down the date that you want to time travel to, then let us know why you chose that date, and where you'll be, what you'll be doing, and who you'll be with when you travel in time. If you want to participate, just write Time Travel on your title and leave us your message on our message board. And our first time traveler comes from Darlene Baldissimo from the Philippines. And our traveler wants to travel to Friday, May 29th, 2015. So, it's pretty recent-ish. And saying, Friday, I thought I was gonna go crazy. Why? Because Benji Oppa called out my name during Music Access and introduced my message. I wonder if Benji Oppa knows, but while he was reading my message, I was just screaming and screaming and screaming. And my mom said, "Hey kid, are you crazy?" And I answered, "Yes, I'm crazy about him. I'm so crazy about you," pointing onto your photo. "I really love this radio." I'll never forget Friday, May 29th, when you called out my name with your lovely voice. Thanks, Benji Oppa. I love you, and fighting. So I guess, let's see. Now you must be screaming again because not only did I read it then, but I'm reading it now. And then, when it comes to reading messages from me, like I've mentioned this a couple times before when I've been doing radio, but, I try to treat it as a conversation between, it is both between the Music Access family and me, but then when it comes to reading messages, I try to make it more about one-on-one time, the communication between me and you. And so when it's honestly, I have to imagine a little bit part of that. I imagine, how someone would react when they listen to me talk. And then so when I'm talking, to you, Darlene, for example, right now, I'm imagining you jumping up and down, screaming a little bit, maybe a little bit of a excited reaction. But all in all, for me, I'm very happy that you reacted this way. And It's just great to know that, me reading your name out loud or me kind of having this one-sided conversation can get that kind of reaction. Because other than the fact that, I am doing radio, when I have a conversation and it's like this and I have to imagine something, you're giving me ideas for me to imagine and situations for me to kind of picture. So, yeah, go ahead and go crazy! Alright, so now let's check out a song and we'll come back with another message for our Time Traveler's mailbox. The song is requested by Maud of Thailand, and it's With Your Love by Cher Lloyd featuring Mike Posner. We're back, and we just heard With Your Love by Cher Lloyd featuring Mike Posner. And now back to our new special corner Time Traveler's mailbox. Let's meet our second Time Traveler. And it comes from Deba from Malaysia. And it's a diary from June 6th, 2015, saying, "Hi Benji, my name is Deba. I'm your big fan since your debut. I really want to see you in Korea, but I can't. I don't have money since I'm still a student. And now I'm saving money to meet you guys. Please wait a bit. But if you all can come to Malaysia, it'll be more wonderful. And since I can't come to Korea to meet you, please sing me a happy birthday song. The reason is because June 6th is my birthday, and I always want to hear your voice sing for me. I really love your voice. Thank you for reading this. I love you so much." So, of course, if we get birthday requests, we can't refuse a birthday request, right? So, all together, 1, 2, 3. All together, guys. Come on, let's sing together. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy Happy birthday, dear Debo. Happy birthday to you. Wow. Congratulations on your... you didn't put which birthday it was, but I'm assuming it's awesome birthday. That's what we'll call it. Congratulations on your awesome birthday. And even though, if you can't come to Korea, of course, we gotta make efforts to go to Malaysia. So I can't promise anything, soon, but hopefully, we'll go within 100 years. Yup. Alright. Alright, so, I hope you guys will fill up our mailbox for tomorrow's Time Traveler's mailbox. If you missed the date to congratulate someone or propose to a loved one for the future, or if you have any plans for the future that you want to share so you'll make sure it'll come true, all you need to do is send us a letter to Time Traveler's mailbox. If you want to do it, all you need to do is come visit us at www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and leave me a message on our message board with the title Time Traveler. Alright, we'll come right back after a song for All About Music Quiz Season 2 Benji Style. The song is Gotcha by Jessica Mauboy, requested by Andrea of Australia. All about music and all about quizzes. A great collaboration of music and quizzes. All about Music Quiz. There's something you guys need to focus on during All About Music Quiz Season 2. It's Benji's hint. I'm going to be giving you guys a really critical hint, but there's nothing really set on what kind of hint it'll be. I'll be thinking about what hint to give you guys after listening to today's question, so it'll be a very impromptu hint. Very Benji style, right? Ad-libbing off the line, maybe stumbling up here and there. So make sure to look forward to my hint every day on All About Music Quiz Season 2. Listen carefully, and once you feel like you know the answer, write answer on your title and post it up on our message board. We even have a special gift for one lucky listener who sends in the correct answer. Our AA Music Quiz present is Florence and the Machines' album, How Big, How Blue, How Beautiful, provided to us by Universal Music. So, today's AA Music Quiz answer is... Let me check. Let me see what it is. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's a group. Okay, and let's see. What can I do to make it... Okay, here is a keyword hint. This is a group. Here are 3 words that come to mind when I think of this group. Okay, first word, 청혼, or proposal, 강균성, and ASC. Alright, so I'll read it one more time. 청혼, or proposal, 강균성, and ASC. If you think you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. Now we'll listen to a song and come back with the second hint for AA Music Quiz. The song is Loser, We're Tory by Big Bang. But we're all winners when it comes to music access. Alright, we just heard Loser by Big Bang, and we're back to All About Music Quiz Season 2, Benji style. And so, I'll go over our first hint. The format for today's answer is a group name. And the first hint were 3 keywords that I thought of when I saw today's answer. And the 3 keywords were 청혼, or proposal, 강균성, and ASC, aka After School Club. Alright, so, well, here is the second hint. And of course, you know, it's gonna be a very special Benji style hint. And let's see, what do I want to do today? Today, we'll do a humming hint. So I'll hum a famous song by today's answer. So listen carefully and see if you can guess what group it is. Let's see. Oh, this is the most famous song. It's part of the keyword. I will make you smile. 행복만 줄게요. 언제나 그대 곁에서. Okay, you guys know this song, right? Do you know this song? You have to know this song. It's like their super famous song. Alright, so, that was your hint. It was also the title to one of our keywords, and you know, you guessed it. So, if you think you know today's answer, remember it is the name of a group. Write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. If you think you know the answer, come to the Music Access message board at www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and leave us your answer with the title answer. Our AA Music Quiz present is Florence and the Machine's album, How Big, How Blue, How Beautiful, provided to us by Universal Music. Alright, before we move on, let's check out a song. The song is requested by Barawan of Turkey, and it's Da-na-na, Jamargo, oh, nah, by Miss A. Oh yeah, the song you just heard was Da-na-na, Jamargo, oh, no, by Miss A. And now it's time for message time, and we have Darlene from the Philippines asking, I have a question, Benji, about where did you get your cuteness? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not cute. I'm mad adorable, you know? You know, cute is like, how do I put this? Baby chicks are cute. Baby bears are cute. Babies in general are cute. That's cute, but I'm adorable. I'm like Puss in Boots from that ogre movie adorable. I'm like Marshmallow character is adorable. I'm like that pink character from that video game adorable. That's adorable. Gosh. Well, I don't know. It just naturally oozes out, I guess. It's part of my my charm, my natural charm. Am I allowed to say that? I think so. Anyways, yes. And we have Vanessa Dale from the Philippines saying, Hi, Benji. Howdy. Just want to know, which do you prefer? Oh, we got a few questions. So we got pizza or burger? Pizza. Briefs or boxers? Briefs. Sea or mountain? I really don't have an opinion on the sea. Dancing or singing? Singing. Bungee jumping or paragliding? I've never done either, but I would choose paragliding. Guitar or piano? Piano. Car racing or motocrossing? I don't know what motocrossing is. Oh, I know what it is. Car racing. Suzy or IU? Oh, and now we get to the big question. I'll just pick Suzy, just because, she's Suzy Bay, and I'm Benji Bay. Thanks, lots of love from Vanessa. Mwah. So, if I do a quick kind of explanation, pizza or burgers? Pizza because I like cheese, very cheesy stuff. Briefs or boxers? I usually wear briefs, I feel like. Sea or mountain? I picked sea, because I like seafood, I think. Dancing or singing? I'm a singer. I like dancing a lot, but I'm a singer. Bungee jumping or paragliding? I like paragliding because I feel like it would be flying. Guitar or piano? Piano because I can use it to produce music. Car racing or motocrossing? Car racing because cars, let's face it, cars are pretty cool. And Suzy or IU, I explained that, But I like IU too. Let's not fight about this, guys. Everyone is beautiful in my eyes. Alright, and before we actually end this section, let's go over the rest of our corners that we didn't get to do in our first message time. So we went up to Thursday. On Friday, we have Buddy Buddy with BTL's Jay and Crazina, where we play fun games and relieve stress during the week. So, if y'all want to have a fun time, tune in then. And then on our weekend corners for Saturday, my text and message is all about sharing the SNS or text message that was the most memorable to you from the week gone by. It could have been a message that made you happy or angry, or something that made you LOL, or a message that made you feel really frustrated. Let us know which message was the most memorable, and also share with us some of the messages that you keep saved in your mobile device and why. Just write my text on your message, and our Sunday corner, Scribble Scribble, is just that. This corner's for you to think freely and just doodle out your thoughts. It's a chance for you to be honest to yourself and think about what was hard, what was embarrassing, what a proud moment was. Anything. You could write into me and say, today I wore this and this and this, and, what do you wear? Or what do you accessorize with? Or recommend an outfit for me today. Really, it's anything you want to write in. Just share with us by writing Scribble on your title and posting it up on our message board. Alright, now let's check out a song before we come back with more. Samantha of Australia wants to hear Dream by Eric Nam featuring Park Jimin of 15 and. We just heard Dream by Eric Nam featuring Park Jimin of 15 and. I like them both so much. And it's time to wrap up our first hour. In the second hour, we'll be back with Karen for All That K. So to wrap up things for the first hour, I'll let you hear Waves by Electric Guest, requested by Joanna of the USA, followed by Elastic Heart by Sia, and be right back. Yeah, here we go, starting up the second hour of Music Access with me, Benji of B.I.G. And in the second hour today, we'll take some time to talk about what's going on with our K-pop stars and K-dramas with All That K. And Karen will join us in the studio for that in just a bit. But before that, here's how you can listen and participate. You can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio app on your smartphone and also send us messages through the app using the comment function. You can also listen to us by visiting our website www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and leave your messages there on our message board. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Alright, after listening to a song, we'll come back with Karen for All That K. The song is Cupid by Kara. Want to know more about K-pop?
Want to know more about K-dramas?
Want to know more about K-culture? All okay on
All That K.
Hello, Karen.
Hi, Benji.
We met for the first time last week.
Yeah.
So it's our second time we're meeting here today.
That's right.
How does it feel?
A little bit more comfortable, a little bit more at home. What about you?
It's awkward.
It's still
so awkward.
Really?
It's so weird. I mean, okay, it's not weird in the sense like weird in a bad way.
Uh-huh.
But like up until this point, like everyone's been very like, I mean this in like the most respectful way,
What?
but like very like idol-esque, you know, because we have like idols on the show and stuff. And then it's like having like a very dignified lady.
A lady,
in the DJ
really?
booth.
Okay.
And it's great.
Okay.
But it's like I'm adjusting to it because I have to upgrade to be more gentlemanly, I feel like.
Okay, so is it because of the age or what is it? What do you think it is?
Oh, it's not the age. It's definitely not the
Okay.
age. It's just the atmosphere that you have around you.
Really?
You know, it's very dignified.
Dignified,
Yeah.
okay.
But I mean, it shouldn't be a problem because, you know, when it comes to making friends, that's one of my specialties.
Yeah, you're pretty good at making friends?
I would say so.
Okay.
I'm very social.
Outgoing, social butterfly type?
I mean, if I wasn't, it would be hard to do DJing, I feel like.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good character to have, I think, definitely.
So then I heard that you are you shy?
No, not really, but I think I have a pretty... I think I make friends pretty easily, but it's very difficult to get very close with someone. It takes me a long time to get very close with someone. So the people that I would call my best friends, I don't have that many, but I do have a lot of acquaintances that I keep in touch with.
But I think that's really good, though, because, you know, you have those few best friends that you really communicate everything with.
Yeah.
Then you have acquaintances that, you know, you can hang out for once in a while, you know.
Yeah, but then, you know, the other thing is when you get a little bit older, when you reach my age, when you know, have a family and when you have kids and stuff, your social circle starts to get smaller and smaller.
But you have a family.
Yeah, but we have family, right? Right. So it's kind of like a trade-off, I guess. But yeah.
So I heard you're back at Arirang after a pretty long time.
Yeah, I had a baby.
Yay! I should have a baby.
Really?
Like in like 10 years.
Okay.
That was
You
dangerous.
get married first.
So a lot of people
Have a girlfriend first.
yeah, you know, find. I don't know anybody in Korea. Don't worry, guys. I'm very single and I like it.
Very single.
Yes. A lot of people in the broadcasting industry say that when they're in front of the mic, they get, you know, a rush of adrenaline.
Don't you feel that?
Of course I do.
Well, I think it's a little bit different when you're live and when you're recording.
That's true.
Yeah.
But then also for me, it's like because I'm still getting adjusted to, you know, there's the mic that singers use on stage.
Right,
then
right.
there's
That's
the mic
different.
they use in the DJ in radio.
Right.
And that's very, very different.
I think you would probably feel that adrenaline rush more when you're on stage singing, right?
Because there's screaming people.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
If radio, there were screaming people, I feel like it would be a very different, you know.
They're probably screaming at home.
Like, today on radio. Oh my God, radio! So, you know, I'm super excited.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it
I'm
is new
super
fun. We're
excited to
starting
be
stuff up.
back. It's, you know what? Actually, for me, I don't get that rush of adrenaline when I'm in front of the mic because I feel at home when I'm on radio. But I actually feel that adrenaline rush when I'm interpreting, because when I hear, you know, when I'm listening to something in Korean and if I have to say it in English, I have to think in my head, you know, what am I going to say? What are they saying? And that's when I feel that adrenaline rush. But when I'm on air, I don't know. It just feels very comfortable for me. I feel like I'm back at home.
Natural born. I don't see. This is what happens if you live in Korea. You forget your English. Anyway, so we'll have fun on our new corner as always.
Definitely.
And so let's talk about our first topic for all that K.
Okay, so let's talk about our K topic, our entertainment news first. So, you know, I think this couple, they were probably named the hottest couple, probably in first place, but they've kind of been pushed back to second place. We're talking about Mr. Bae Yong-jun and Ms. Park Soo-jin.
No!
Are you a big
Park Soo-jin!
Are you a big Park Soo-jin fan?
Not really, actually.
What was that
But
for?
I really like Park Soo-jin a little bit.
Yeah, she's really cute. You know, I actually really like her. I liked her hairstyle. So the next time I go to the hairdresser, I'm gonna ask, can I get this Park Soo-jin style
Make
done?
me like Park Soo-jin.
Yeah. Anyway, so they announced they're getting married in the fall, and it was a big deal because
Huge.
I don't know. It was kind of, to me, it was almost like when Seo announced that, he didn't announce it, but when, you know, that news broke out
like
that
it
he
came
was
out.
married,
Yeah.
it was almost that big for me because Bae Yong-jun, I don't know, you know, we're pretty far apart in age. When I was in middle school, I was a big Bae Yong-jun fan. Yeah, he was what I guess a lot of people consider their idol stars these days for me. So, you know, I couldn't imagine him getting married. And then he's just announced he's getting married to someone that's 13 years younger than him. Yeah, so that was big news. It was big news. I don't know. A lot of people were talking about, oh, she's too young, so she's not good. She's not good enough for him. He's not good enough for her. Blah blah blah. What was your thought on this?
I mean, really, when it comes to entertainment marriages, I just think you're gonna have mixed opinions, obviously.
Yeah,
like when you had the whole the Brangelina thing.
Yeah,
that was like way back.
That was way
Brad Pitt
back.
and Angelina
Wow.
Jolie.
How old are you again?
I'm turning 24. I turned 23.
Okay.
American age.
Okay.
But I remember when that came out. I didn't really know who they were in terms of like their history.
Right.
But it was like a huge deal.
was a
and
huge
similar
deal.
to now.
Yeah.
In terms of the Baeongjin, Park Soo-jin. I read about this and I'm like, really, Park Soo-jin?
Yeah, because
really?
she's not that big of a star.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's a big star, but not Baeongjun level, right? So when we had Go So-young and Jang Dong-gun getting married,
Yeah,
it was
then
kind
you
of
can
like
get
two
it.
similar stars in terms of star power getting married. But here, she's a lot younger, of course, and she's. And, I think I could say she's not that big of a star as Baeongjun. So, yeah, of course, a lot of people had a lot of different things to say about it. But, when it comes to me, when my personal thought is she hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Baeongjun's one of the richest entertainers in Korea. He's actually number 2. I don't know who's ranked number 1. It's probably the president for SM. That would be my guess. So he has his own entertainment company, and she's actually one of the people that he's raising in his management company.
That's
so
cheating.
They must have met
That's
at
cheating.
work.
That's against the rules.
Yeah, so I thought it was kind of weird because, she was there, but then he said that he fell in love at first sight, but he must have known her for a while, right?
That's I don't believe that. This is not. I mean, okay, it's true you can fall in love at first sight.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's someone in your company,
Yeah, you've probably met her or kind of brushed into her once or twice.
let's
but
have a
you don't-
late night meeting or something. It's
You
like
don't-
I need
you
to
don't
tell
just
you something.
Fall in love with someone that you see, once in a while at work. So I thought that was kind of strange, a little fishy there, but it had a lot of tongue waggling as well because they announced they apparently just started dating a couple months ago.
Yeah, it's
in
like a new-
February or something like that, right? And then they announced that they're getting married in I don't know, August, September, sometime in the fall, right?
It's very Hollywood scale.
Yeah.
Like super fast.
Yeah,
like how
that's why
things
a
are
lot of
moving
people
out.
were saying, oh, is she pregnant? Or do they have a baby? Blah, blah, blah. But they said no, so I guess not.
I guess they just fell in love
Just
really fast.
whirlwind romance. Are you jealous?
Are you jealous?
I shouldn't be jealous,
You shouldn't
right?
be jealous.
No.
I'm not jealous.
But I don't know. I'm kind of envious because he's really rich, and like I said before, I was a huge Baeongjun fan, so yeah, a little bitter.
No, what I mean, in the end of the day, at the end of the day, hopefully, their marriage is gonna work out. And,
I'm
they'll
sure
have,
it'll work
They'll have
out.
very beautiful kids. I'm pretty sure.
They'll have very beautiful kids, yeah. And this issue was a big deal in Japan as well because you know how big
Of
Yoon
course.
Sama is in Japan, so it was huge. And of course, he kind of got famous in Japan because of this one drama.
Oh,
right?
that drama.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that drama in a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know. I still have mixed feelings about this, and I'm kind of suspicious, but I do hope for the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully. Because he's in that drama in Japan is like he's living off that drama now.
Yeah,
like, even
yeah.
now essentially. If
I
you
don't
look
know,
at like
because
what he's done.
afterwards, I don't really remember if he was in anything else that was as big as that drama.
No,
right?
because that was crazy big.
And of course, Park Soo-jin, she's kind of one of the first generation idol stars.
That's
She
true.
started out with the group Sugar back in 2002. She's really cute. And then after the group broke up in 2006, she's been acting a little bit. And these days she's the most popular for this show that goes around and tries out different foods at different restaurants and stuff. I'm a big fan of that show. I don't know if you've watched
I haven't
that show.
seen it. Is it
You
good?
haven't seen
I've
it?
seen like little like trailers and teasers.
Really? You need to watch
We don't
this
have a
show.
TV though.
You don't have a TV?
Yeah, as a new like idol group.
Wow.
We don't have time to watch TV, but even if
Yeah,
you have
you
time, we
probably
don't have a
wouldn't
TV.
You don't watch it on your smartphone or anything like that?
We don't have cell phones.
You don't have cell phones.
Hey, a new idol, yay!
So deprived.
But I mean, it's like I've seen trailers on like, video sites because we have, computers at
Right,
least.
okay, so you have
And
computers.
just the food.
Yeah.
Looks so good.
I don't know how she keeps her physique because she's very slender. She has a very nice body.
She got that line.
Yeah. But she eats a lot.
Really?
If you watch the show, you kind of get amazed because I always wonder, okay, so she's eating like that. I think they do it in a day.
Uh-huh.
They go to like 3-4 different restaurants and they're probably shooting in one day. And she eats and eats and eats. But I don't know how she keeps up with, maybe she goes out and works out for the rest of the week. I don't know what she does, but she manages to keep it off.
That's why Bae Young-jun loves her.
Yeah, maybe she was born with the genes. I don't know. But yeah, so she has that knack of making food seem better than it probably, I don't know. A lot of the places that I've been to that were featured in that show, they are pretty good.
They're pretty good?
But she makes it look really good. So if you watch that show like late at night, which is usually when it's rerun, oh my gosh, you have to go like rummage through something and find something to eat because you get really hungry.
I'm hungry now. I'm very hungry now.
Yeah, so I guess the big thing now is, since they're preparing for the wedding, I don't know, I mean, you probably haven't gone through that wedding preparation thing before.
I mean, not
Yeah. So, the big issues are probably going to be, what is she going to wear at the wedding? Where are they going to have the wedding? How big is her ring going to be? That kind of stuff. So we'll probably have to follow up on news regarding this couple in the months to come.
Is that important, how big the ring is?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're marrying someone that's like the second richest entertainer in Korea, then of course, duh.
Materialistic people. It's about the love, not the ring.
It's about the love, but if your husband's that rich, then you want a ring to come with that, right?
I mean, I'm a guy, so eventually that could be me in the future. That's my money going out.
But I don't know. I mean, it's materialistic, but you always talk about how big their ring is.
I mean, it is
how
important.
Expensive their ring, especially with entertainers.
That's true.
And he can afford a big ring.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
If you don't buy Park Seo-joon a big ring, I'm gonna be very sad.
Upset. I'm sure a lot of her fans will be upset. Yeah, so looking forward to that.
Yes.
Definitely. I don't know. Is there anything else you want us to talk about with Bae Young-jun
I mean,
and Park Seo-jun?
not really.
Because I can't really remember if there was another drama that Park Seo-jun was in that was memorable for me. Because the only thing that pops to mind really is that show that she's on these days.
That's actually why I know who she is.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people know who she is. And I think she does yoga. So I remember her.
That's right.
She was in a drama. I don't remember what drama it was, but I remember her as one of the characters, one of the supporting cast members. And she was a yoga instructor, I think, in that show. So she came out, wearing her yoga gear, and she really looked the part. Yeah, it's because she has that very nice, slender, toned physique that a lot of people kind of strive for these days.
I mean, our male listeners listening right now, I mean, check out, like, Google? Search Park Seo-jun photo shoot or something, and you can find some really, really good images.
Yeah, she's very pretty. She's pretty. Now she has it all. She has a very good, career going for her. She has a really, really rich husband that she probably doesn't even have to work anymore.
She said.
Yeah?
And the reason she said is because of her husband's drama. That was like a long time ago. So before we actually talk about that drama, let's take a quick song break before we come back. The song is Shine by Sugar. We just heard Shine by Sugar, which was the group that Park Seo-joon was in
That's right.
a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Long time ago.
2002.
Dang, that's like, I was 10.
Or they debuted in 2000. You were 10?
I was 10.
Wow.
How old were you?
I was in college.
Wow.
What were you doing, when we had the World Cup here? That was 2002.
Oh, I had a debut performance, violin debut performance.
Oh.
No, that's a lie. 2002, I was probably just peeing my pants or something. Anyway, so we're here with Karen on our Monday Corner, All That K, and it's time to find out about our favorite K-drama.
That's right.
So we touched about this briefly before we took a song break, but how about we touch on Bae Young-jun's famous drama, the one and only 겨울연가 Winter Sonata.
Yeah, Winter Sonata. So this came out in 2002, which was the year Park Soo-jin debuted as Sugar in 2002, you were peeing in your pants. I was in college. But you actually watched this drama.
I did. I thought you
You
said
were 10.
You said you were a fan of Bae-yong-jun in middle school.
I was.
And you didn't watch this drama.
I was busy with school.
That's such a lie. Even fans take time to watch this drama. I'm so disappointed.
I was busy with school and I was in the States. That's my excuse. But you were also in the States.
I was in school. I was in the States.
You were also peeing in your pants.
I was also practicing violin very hard. But back in home, they had the Korean video stores.
Your parents watched this, right?
And I watched it with them.
So you watched it with your parents.
But it was a very, very standout drama to me because I think this was my first Korean drama. Actually,
Really?
that I ever watched.
Okay.
And so the whole soundtrack, the na 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 na,
that
whole
song,
OST.
yeah.
And then, that's when I really got introduced into how dramatic K-dramas are.
They are very
Because,
dramatic.
spoiler, just if you guys haven't watched it yet, spoiler alert, he gets hit by a car and loses his memory.
Okay, really?
Yes. You
I
don't know
wouldn't
anything at
I
all.
wouldn't know.
Okay, so the whole outline is they have the whole love lines in Korea and all that stuff. But he's a pianist.
Oh,
or
he's
he's
a
a
pianist.
talented, and his mom is
musician.
a very talented pianist, I think, as well.
Okay,
I don't remember.
okay.
This is a long time ago.
Yeah, it is a long time ago.
But he gets hit by a car because he likes Choi who is also in that drama.
Yes.
And then, his mom wants to take him abroad to a different country to learn music.
Okay.
But he wants to stay with Choi.
Right.
But then he gets hit by a car and loses his memory. And then they don't know what happens to him. So that happens in the first 3 episodes.
Okay.
Then after that, he comes back as totally transformed.
Okay, with the new hair, right?
The new hair, the whole everything, the glasses.
the big scarf. Yeah.
But then he doesn't know who he is. And so they spend the whole drama finding out who he is.
Okay.
Then
Wait, I don't get it. So he was hit by a car, but his parents didn't tell him who he was?
I think I don't remember exactly,
I'm sure
but it was
you don't
he
remember.
has basic functions.
Okay.
So he knows his name and
I'm
stuff.
sure he has.
But he forgets the girl or something.
he doesn't remember what happened to him before.
Exactly, that's
Before
what it
the
is.
car crash. Okay.
Of course, it's Korean dramas. They
So
can selectively.
they were in love and they had everything going for them, but he got hit by a car and then he gets taken abroad.
Yeah.
And that's probably when she thinks that he's dead.
Exactly.
Right. So she's about to marry someone else. That's what I heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then way in the very end, he gets hit by a car again.
Again?
That's the thing. This is when I realized, Korean drama is over dramatic. Because I'm watching it up to this, oh my god, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
And
then he gets hit by a car again. I was like, no way.
Oh wow.
And then he goes blind.
What?
Literally, that's part of the last episode. He gets hit by a car and he's blind, and it's just
Well, so it's still a happy ending though?
I
No?
don't remember actually what the ending was. I just remember that he got hit by a car and went blind again.
Oh my god.
This isn't funny.
I gotta watch this.
This isn't funny. It's
I
not
gotta
supposed
watch
to
it
be
again.
funny.
Okay, so I guess it's a sad ending then.
It's.
But are they still together at the end?
they're
You
together.
think they're together?
I don't
Okay.
remember.
But that's good you don't remember because our listeners who haven't seen this,
Yes.
like me,
Yes.
it's a mystery.
Go
so
watch
we'll
it.
go watch it.
It's decent. He gets hit by a car twice.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, so like I said, Cheju's character, her name's Yujin,
Yes.
and Bae-yong-jun's character, his name is Junsang.
And your son's name is?
Our son's name is Junsang.
Oh.
So yeah, a lot of people ask me, did you name him after that drama? And then his last name's Yu, so his name's Yu Junsang, which is the name of another famous actor in Korea. So they're like, did you name him after that actor? But no, we didn't name him after this drama because I didn't watch this drama, and we didn't name him after the actor. It just happens that they have the whole name thing going on. The where Koreans have to have the same character in the name.
Yeah.
So we had to match that with the character. But anyway, so his name is Junsang. And this drama, so Cheju's character, she's about to get married, and then she runs into someone that looks exactly like her first love that she thinks has died, but in actuality, he's been hit by a car and he lost his memory. Yeah. So
K-drama.
A lot of drama there. But anyway, so a lot of there's trends that come with dramas. So the whole, we talked about the hair. I remember when my husband, when we were dating, he had that hair, that Bae-yong-jun hair. We call it 바람머리 because it looks like it's been
windy hair.
Windy hair. And the big scarf that he used to wear, Bae-yong-jun used to wear, that was a big hit. And anything he wore was a big hit.
Wow.
And then Cheju's character, she had that haircut where it looked like she had that bowl type haircut.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That was also a big hit. And then Namiseom. I know a lot of Japanese people, when they come visit Korea, they visit Namiseom, Nami Island. Have you been before?
I haven't been.
If you go there, there's a little place you can go to if you go during the wintertime, because this whole drama takes place during the wintertime, right? That's why it's called Winter Sonata. There's this place you can go to where the two characters, they shared their first kiss or something like that with snowmen. They made little snowmen, and then they made the snowmen kiss, and then they kissed or something like that. So it's really popular, one of the best scenes in the drama.
My fingers are
So
curling
you
up
can
right
reenact that scene at that place in Namiseom. So Namiseom became a big tourist attraction.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think there was a necklace or some sort of...
Oh, yeah. I remember there's an accessory.
Right. There's an accessory that goes along with that. So this drama was really, really popular here in Korea. But, it's a part of a 4-part series. I don't know if you know about that.
There is. There's the other one with Mungunyeong.
Yes. That one is 가을 연가, and then there's this drama, and then there's one that has to do with the summer and spring. But I think in Korea, the fall one with Mungunyeong that you're talking about, that one was a little bit more popular than this one. But in Japan, I don't know why, but this just blew up, and it became this whole it created that Yonsama craze.
I think it's because he kind of looks like an anime character. In the
with
drama.
the hair.
Because in that fall one, the Wonbin was in that one.
Yes.
Right? But he's very cool, handsome.
Yeah.
But Bae Young-jun in the Winter Sonata is a little bit more sensitive.
Yeah,
it feels like he'll know what a woman's thinking.
Yes.
Like he might cry if you flick him. I wonder if I'm gonna get criticized.
I think you'll be all right. Yeah. So anyway, it was a big hit in Korea. I think I'm not sure if it's just for Korea, but since 2004 up until last year, it's been rerun on Korean TV 34 times. Yeah. That's a lot.
It's crazy.
It's I don't know, CSI. CSI is on Korean TV. You don't have a TV, so
I didn't watch CSI either.
You didn't watch CSI and you watched 겨울 연가?
Yes.
Wow.
Because 겨울 연가's very family friendly.
It is.
CSI is about, murder, homicide.
It's a little, okay. I'll give you that. But CSI is on Korean TV a lot.
Really?
It's on a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, it's on a lot. So it's almost like that because it's been run 34 times. And they had a special 10-year anniversary a couple years ago in 2012. So it's huge. It's still really big. I mean,
it's to the point, literally, I've mentioned this a few times already, but really, Bae Young-jun is living off 겨울 연가 to this Winter Sonata till today.
Yeah.
Going on tours with this, singing the OST, all these commercials.
Yeah.
I went to Japan a few years ago.
Do they ask him? Do they ask you if you know him?
Yeah. They're like, hey.
Do you know Yonsama?
Yeah, because we have the same last name, Bae. Because I'm Bae-shi as well.
Do they ask if you're related?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They're like, hey, do you know Bae Young-jun?
You kind of look, maybe it's the hair or something. You kind of look like him too. Maybe
Thank you.
Wait, hey, I told you I was his biggest fan back in middle school.
Oh, so now you're our biggest fan. Our biggest fan. My biggest fan.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so what was your favorite scene from this drama?
When he get hit by a car.
Twice.
No, but literally for me, even to this day, the thing that stood out in that drama was the fact that the whole car crash in the middle, in the very beginning, is what starts the whole chain reaction.
Right,
when it comes to, she's getting married, he doesn't know, and there's the whole love lines. And so that was, for me, you can make something in a drama that has that much impact and that much poignance. And then it got hit by a car again, and I was just like, okay, now that's just out the door. Now, whatever. But really, that was, for me, why I started watching K-drama, actually. Because of that very first... reversal, big turning point.
Okay, that's a big turning point. Okay. Yeah, so I think a lot of people might think of that. And of course, I mentioned the kissing scene with the snowman. That's a big scene. That's one of the best scenes. So a lot of people still parody that. And it's parodied on TV a lot,
Would you parody it with your husband?
No.
Why? It's romantic.
No, it's not that romantic for me.
Alright, so before we come back with more, let's check out another song. Oh man, this is bringing back so many memories. Alright, and the song is 처음부터 지금까지 by Ryu. We're back, and the song you just heard was 처음부터 지금까지 by Ryu. And we're here with Karen on our Monday Corner All That K. So we're talking about the drama that was a huge hit, 겨울연가 or Winter Sonata.
Right.
And the song that's included in the drama also blew up like crazy.
The song that we just listened to.
Exactly.
Yeah, it must have brought back a lot of memories for you, right?
I learned this on the piano.
Oh, really?
I practiced this when I was little just because I wanted to play it.
You should play it for us sometime.
There's a violin version too.
Oh, you should bring your violin.
I have the CD for this drama. I have the CD for this drama way at home somewhere.
Wow. So your parents were big fans, or were you the big fan?
I like
parents
the
enjoy
music
it?
more than the drama actually because I couldn't understand the drama.
Oh.
Because when I couldn't speak Korean at all when I was little.
Really?
So I would watch it and I'd understand the basic outline.
going
So
on?
they're playing piano, they like each other. He got hit by a car. Oh, he lost his memory.
But you didn't understand
Not really.
the details of what
Exactly.
went on. That's probably why the car crash was a big deal for you.
Exactly,
then.
because that's very, action-y.
It's a very big, turning point, like you said. Well, yeah, so this song, like we mentioned, or what goes on these days is if the drama is a big hit, the music's also a big hit, right? So the original soundtrack for Winter Sonata was huge, and the song that we just listened to, 처음부터 지금까지, which is kind of like from the beginning to the end, that was a huge hit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, there's something about this song, maybe it's because of the whole drama thing, but even if I listen to it now on the radio, it doesn't feel very old.
It
still
doesn't?
Not to me.
Maybe it's a generational thing.
Okay, it
music.
feels old for you. Okay, well, it doesn't feel that old for me, but I still like listening to it. And also, Yuki Kuramoto, who's a very famous pianist. You probably know him,
I do know him, actually.
He also participated in the original soundtrack, so it was a big deal. And in 2012, remember I told you there was this big 10-year anniversary thing that went on. So in Japan, they had a 10-year anniversary concert. And Ryu was there, the singer who sang the song that we just listened to, and also actress Cheju, she was there. The director for the drama was there, and they were all there with their fans, and they had this very meaningful event celebrating the 10-year anniversary of a Korean drama.
Wow.
Yeah, so it is a big deal. He kind of, Yunzama, we can thank him for the Hallyu thing
That's true.
That's kind of going on.
The Hallyu
in
effect.
Japan.
That idols are, still doing the same thing
Still,
now.
right. So you really need to thank him for starting that.
And good luck with your marriage with Park Soo-jin. I hope it's beautiful.
And the other big news about this drama is they're going to make a second one. They're making Winter Sonata 2.
I'm the main character for that.
Really?
No, I wish. It's a long dream.
I don't know. So I was kind of thinking, who would they cast for this? And I don't know.
I mean, you mentioned that I look a little bit like Bae Young-jin.
So maybe you should go lobby.
I think so.
I want to be the second Bae Young-jun.
I could do it.
Are you pretty good at acting? Do you think you could pull off that sensitive character that gets hit by a car twice?
I can cry.
You can cry?
I can cry a lot.
Okay.
I can get hit by a car. I can get hit by a car. Anyone can get hit by a car.
So who would you want to be the actress to play Cheju's part?
Park Soo-jin. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
Okay.
I don't have like a isangyang or anything. So, I'll have to consider that. But anyways, all right, so it is time to wrap up things for today.
Yay!
Talking with you goes by super fast.
I know, it was fun.
I like Karen. That's so weird to say
like Benji.
That. All right, so sending Karen out, let's listen to a song. The song is Want to Want Me by Jason Derulo, and we'll see you next week.
Bye!
Bye! We're back, and we just heard Want to Want Me by Jason Derulo. And it's now time to reveal the answer for AA Music Quiz Season 2 Benji style from the first hour. And the answer is Noel. Woo! A lot of people sent us the right answer, and we'll post the winner up on our message board after the show. If you see your name there, please send us a message with your name, address, phone number, the date you were chosen, and email address on our message board under the title Winner. Our AA Music Quiz present is Florence and the Machines' album, How Big, How Blue, How Beautiful, provided to us by Universal Music. And now let's check out a song that was requested by our listener. Now, the song requested by Mika of Japan is Chi Chi Sa Bounce by MIB. Yeah, we just heard Chi Chi Sa Bounce, Chi Chi Sa Bounce by MIB. Also the team that has Gangnam Anyways, so it is time to wrap up our session for today. As always, guys, if you have any feedback for any of our new corners, go ahead and let us know by posting up a message on our message board. And remember to congratulate Byungjun and Park Soo-jin on their marriage. Yay! Remember to share that if you guys send up messages on our message board, they will read it. So go ahead and post those messages up there as well. Now, our last song for today is Delilah by Florence and the Machine. This was Benji of B.I.G. And as always, I'll be back.